Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood saxman Alex here. If you haven't already, check out my new review videos coming up. And if you're new here, check out my Get to Know Me video. Welcome to another Sax Ed episode with Alex Ramirez. Today I wanted to talk about 5 apps on your smartphone that you can use for practicing your sax. There are so many apps in the app stores on iPhone, and I have no idea how much more there might be on Androids. There are a plethora of apps that you could use. I grew up not having a smartphone until I was around 16 or 17. I'm a zillennial. iPhones didn't really become a thing and weren't efficient enough until I was in my late teens. My first iPhone was an iPhone 6, and I got that I think my senior year of high school. So you can imagine I was pretty behind the time. I didn't really put much thought into whether or not the iPhone would be useful for practicing sax. I just thought as long as I had a tuner and a metronome, I'd be fine. But some problems arose. Sometimes my tuners would run out of battery life. I'd be screwed. Same thing for the metronome. The batteries would die. Also, sometimes the metronome didn't really have the options that I wanted to. And the clicks were really annoying. So I came to the conclusion that if I just didn't have enough money, I would have to be stuck buying batteries all the time for my crappy tuner and metronome. It wasn't until I got to Berkeley that I noticed that other friends of mine were using apps on their iPhones that were really helpful. So today I have 5 apps that I think every saxophonist should try out and use when they're practicing. App 1. Saxophonists definitely need to use a metronome. And I used to use my old physical metronome and it would die. But on your smartphone, you can use this one. So the first app I want to look at is called Pro Metronome. This is a really easygoing app. All you have to do is look up the different options. There is a free version and a pro version, but I love using it because it has the wheel in the middle. All you have to do is put it up and down. It'll change the tempo. So it's really cool to use. I love it. It has different sounds that you can use on it. So I highly recommend this one. App number 2. This app is called Drum Genius. Drum Genius is a really cool metronomical loop app that I like to use in case I get bored of Pro Metronome. This app includes a huge library of different loops with different drum styles that you can use that offer a variety of syncopations, a variety of different rhythm hits that can help you when you're working on certain tempos and certain styles. You can purchase the whole library for a couple of bucks. It's not that much. It's definitely worth it. I highly recommend this one as well. App number 3. Saxophonists need to be in tune, and alto saxophonists are notorious for being out of tune, me included. So in order to fix that problem, I use INS Tuner, or INS Tuner. This tuning app is super easy. It's not hypersensitive like guitar tuners, so it's a lot more intuitive to the saxophone tuning. You can see all the different options on it. It's really easy to use, and it helps you with indications on the top that says tune up or tune down or perfect, which is the green in the middle if you get it into. I highly recommend this one for long tone exercises or tuning exercises for any saxophonist. App number 4. This app is called Saxometer. It's a new app that I discovered through Instagram and Facebook. This one offers a kind of different approach to practicing the saxophone. It gives you unique parameters on your sound, whether it be bright, dark, or tonal. It also has a really funny feature which is called the Coltrane-O-Meter, which indicates how close you are to Coltrane's tone, which I think is really funny. It also has a metronome feature, and it has a tuning feature as well. App number 5. This app is called Tenuto. Tenuto isn't specifically for saxophone. I think every musician would benefit from this one, but this app helps with your ear primarily. This app doesn't specifically work on your ear, but it also helps you to recognize key signatures, time signatures, note recognitions, and chords, and so much more. When I use this app, I focus primarily on the ear training section. So on the ear training section, it helps with keyboard ear training, which is a recognition of the note versus the pitch you hear. Note ear training, which is more for kind of perfect pitch purposes. Interval ear training, which is self-explanatory. Chord ear training, and scale ear training. This can help you as a musician, and for us saxophonists, it can help a lot with getting ourselves a little bit more connected with the saxophone. I highly recommend this app. It helps with not just ear training, but with a lot of other things just to brush up on your music theory. Obviously, there are different apps that you can use for practicing the sax, but I like to use these specific ones just because they're very easy to use and they really help improve my playing. So, if you like these apps, definitely use them. Leave a comment down below to let me know which apps you like to use when practicing. And go crazy. There's so many apps out there that you can use that'll help you improve your playing. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook for more standards, ballads, and beats. Stay saxy. It gives you